Hey, what's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video today. As you can see by the title, you pretty much know what this video is all about. I'm just going to give an input on what I think about what happened. Was it justified? Was it wrong? Or was Mr. Micheal Drejka, the shooter, was he right for standing his ground? And also talk about the law, stand your ground law, that is in place now, that is receiving a lot of controversy. So on July 19th, Mr. Micheal Drejka, 47, shot and killed Mr. Markeis Mcglockton, 28. Mr. Markeis and his fiance, girlfriend, and their son went to the corner store to get some things. Instead of parking in a regular spot, they found a handicap spot, and Mr. Micheal was furious about it. He was a right to carry gun owner. But do I believe the whole ordeal and how it went down, was that right? No. Do I feel that Mr. Markeis getting pushed to the ground was right? No, but I'm going to elaborate on what I think, because I've been pushed before. I've been pushed to the ground many of the times. I've been in fights, but not, being pushed to the ground. Now, one time I thought, man, I'm gonna kill you. You pushed me to the ground. Oh no, that's just not sane. That's just not logical. I've always, I got pushed to the ground. I got up and we started fighting. But this whole stand your ground thing just blows my mind. It seems that a lot of people take it, they think they're above. They think they are the law because they have a concealed carry weapon. So, but let me get back to the point. Mr. Markeis and his girlfriend and son get to the store. They park in a handicap spot. Mr. Markeis and his son goes into the store, goes to buy some things. And while they're in the store, Mr. Micheal, this insane human being is what I'm going to call him. He's a coward. He gets out of his car, goes to confront the young lady that was driving, saying all kind of curse words and all kind of language. He feels, with that gun on his side, he feels like he's the law. He gets out, goes to confront her, and by this time, when words are being exchanged, Mr. Markeis and his son are coming back out of the store. So he sees this guy and his girl, this stranger, his girlfriend, and this guy is in her face cursing her out. Who knows what he was saying to her? Well, from reports I read on CNN, witness said he was cursing, using profanity language. Who knows what else he's probably threatening her. I wouldn't put it past him. Because a lot of guys that have this gun on their side, they feel like they are the law. They feel like, that gives them a pass to go around and, fighting crime. But So he comes out, sees all this going on. From a man standpoint, you see somebody in the face of your wife cursing them out, threatening them. You know, your instincts are to go into protective mode. You know, he had his son with him. Who knows what this guy is? This stranger out here. Who knows what he's going to do to her? He goes into protective mode. But now let me say something real quick, because I know a lot of people are going to say, well, you know, she shoved the man. No, I don't think that was right. I don't think, you know, you should go up, you know, but we are human, you know, and, you know, we're humans. And this guy, protecting his wife, his girlfriend, goes and pushes Mr. Drejka to the ground. Now, I've been pushed plenty of times to the ground. Not one time that I thought, man, you're going to die today. Oh, man. No. And for that guy to pull out that gun and shoot this guy in front of his girlfriend, in front of his kid, that's a coward. That man is a coward. There's no reason that man should have been killed for that. There's no reason. There's no reason. And this is the country we live in, where, you know, that stands your ground. You know, he's probably not going to be prosecuted. They've already said that it was justified. He felt an imminent threat. An imminent threat, really? Pushed to the ground. He felt like he was in danger. Nah, man, nah. You can't tell me you felt threatened. You have a 9mm on your side, and you felt like you were in immediate danger. The minute you pulled out that gun, well, let's just stand back for a second. You pushed to the ground. Okay. The logical thing he could have did, which could have happened, which he could have pulled out his gun. And he could have warned Mr. Markeis, you know, to back off, you know, or let's not do this. Or I don't want any trouble. Let's, you know, be gone. That would, a sane human being, a real decent human being, that's what they would have done. Or got up and fight. But to kill somebody in front of their girlfriend, in front of this 5-year-old son, this guy had blood all over his mind. He probably woke up that morning and said, man, nobody better not piss me off today. Or he probably said, the first opportunity I get, man, somebody's going to get it. Man, this is the country we live in, man. With people like this, walking around, thinking they are the law. This is the country we live in, America. That guy is a coward. And it's sad, man. It's sad. Because when I read the story, he had a 5-year-old son. He had another kid that was 3 and another that was 4 months years old. Sad. They're going to grow up without a father. Someone is going to someone is going to go on as a widow even though they weren't married. Who knows? They probably weren't going to get married. And somebody's going to go on without a son. All because this guy said he felt threatened. All because this guy made this decision. A lot of lives are going to be affected over a handicapped parking spot. Over a parking spot. I'm pretty sure the minute he got out that car, he knew what he wanted this to escalate to. Just sad, man. Just sad. Goodness. It's sad, man. But this the country we live in, man. America. You know, this ain't the first time. I mean, this has been going on, and this is going on for the past few years now. This is a repeated thing that's keep happening, and every time somebody says they felt threatened. But Mr. Micheal Drejka, you're a coward. You're a coward. The lives you've affected over a parking spot, a handicapped parking spot. My man, you are a coward. God help us, man. God help us. And for those, and there are going to be those that are gonna think this is okay. Oh man, he shouldn't have pushed him. We all can have our different opinions about that. Okay? But when is pushing somebody because for someone getting killed? When is that cause for somebody getting killed? When does blood have to be shed for somebody getting pushed in front of their son, in front of their girlfriend? When? I'm pretty sure he wasn't thinking about this guy's life. He wasn't thinking about his son. He wasn't thinking about the young lady. He wasn't thinking about the mother or father of this young man. He wasn't thinking about none of that. He was out there with a vengeance. He had blood on his mind. And this is the country we live in, where this is tolerated. And this is the same country that says, in God we trust. No, God help us. Mr. Drejka, have mercy on your soul, man. The life you affected. Have mercy on your soul, man. You might not get justice in this life. But no, man, God watches everything. And what you did was evil. What you did was pure evil. Man, I pray, God, I pray for the family of Mr. Markeis. I pray for those kids. I pray that God be with the family of that young man. God, that could have easily been me. Could have easily been somebody I know. I have a son, and when I think about it, just gets me mad, man. God, I pray. But I know God, He's watching. And that's not going to go unpunished. So, Mr. Micah, have mercy on your soul, man. Man, I thank you guys for tuning in, and just pray God continue to bless this country. I pray God continue. God, we need you. We need you.